are, for me, maybe two levels. You have the entrepreneur who wants to build up his own company. This is my company, and I don't want to have a boss. But I believe I am an entrepreneur. I believe if I was not an entrepreneur, I wouldn't have done what I've done, which means each time I try to grow into responsibilities, into team size, into impact on the profession, into revenues, and I never stop. You know, when I entered to Carrefour, I was well paid and I was alone. The first designer in Carrefour. I could have stopped there. I could have said, okay, I'm well paid, I'm alone, it's very comfortable, I have a budget to achieve what I want. But it's not my guts. I wanted to build a team, I wanted to have...
To build your own little company.
Yeah,
within the
company. And I like that. I like to have a team, I like to share and transmit as well, yeah, with designers. So it's kind of entrepreneur instead of entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need what I call transformation. We are human beings only driven by the necessity to be transformed. And in a job, this goes with a challenge. I could have stayed as well to Decathlon. I had the best team in France, good job, good environment, sporting people. But at some point, after 8 years, I felt everything was in place. I needed a new challenge. And so probably this is what I could call entrepreneurship, so that you need always to be challenged, you need to have a new fields to create something different. Well, I had a chance to, in the last 30 years, to be hired by a company who didn't have the design operation and wanted to create it or wanted design, because sometimes they call me and they just didn't say, we want a design center. They said, well, we have need in design. But then I developed a design operation within each of these companies, and this is probably where I started to be seen by the profession and by headhunters as a specialist, creating this kind of design operation within companies. Yeah, because I always thought myself as more an orchestrator or more a facilitator, but in fact, no, I am an entrepreneur in the sense that I always look for developing the design disciplines. And even in fields that I do not master, last field I integrated in Carrefour was interior design for retail concept. I'm not knowledgeable in that field, but I introduced this to Carrefour, and it's very successful.